This video is brought to you by gearforsale.com. Please hit the bell, subscribe. You'll know when the next video is coming out. We really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It helps us build up and make more videos. I wanted to show you a first look at Superior Drummers version 3. This is a major upgrade to the Superior Drummer. The last version was 2.0, and it's been a few years, I believe, since we've had a real big deal upgrade. There's a lot of great new features. The sounds are amazing. One thing I want to tell you is that if you buy this online or you upgrade, be prepared for a very long download. The actual drum files and samples are about 250 gigabytes. So just be prepared. And I would also suggest putting your data on an external drive. Now there is an option if you buy the physical copy of this. They do offer for an upgraded fee a physical hard drive that has everything on it. So it's just kind of plug and play. So if you do buy it online, just be prepared to spend a good few hours getting all the content you need and preparing it and compiling it. With that said, let's take a look. So the interface is, similar, but definitely newer and sleeker. You can still click on everything here. One thing I noticed that if you load a kit, the kits take, because there's so much data and so much articulation. The articulation is incredible. They've really done a good job. But let's load this classic kit right here. Okay, so it shows up, but you'll see that it's still loading, and it's going to take a couple of seconds to load in, but we will take a listen to that in a moment. I mean, you could hear it. Really nice. Wow, listen to that. And then you could grab this show preview pad. So I can take this preview pad of this drum, and you see this little scale shows lower to louder. So as I go up, I can hear the different articulations of that drum, which is really neat. Now let's say I didn't like that snare drum. You are not left in the dark. Look at all these snare drums that comes with the kit. So I could just go to that guy and have that one. Let's listen to a couple of these. Nice piccolo. And they also have rim shots. Okay, so. And again, you can grab the preview pad and listen to the different articulations, which is really nice. So that's the basic interface of the main window. Again, you could switch your drums here, the individual, and you can switch your whole kits over here. You go to drum kits, and you pick which one you want. We'll go to one more kit, Pearl Masterworks. This is a nice kit. I like this for like the heavy rock stuff, some metal, heavy rock. Although sometimes I change the snare on this. Loading. Nice, huh? See, those didn't load in yet. Gotta wait for those. Yeah, it's usually the cymbals that take a lot of file. All right, so let's go to grooves. This is something that I'm really excited about. If anybody's worked with Easy Drummer, then you know how cool their grooves interface was and how easy it is to build a song or get different MIDI packs and that kind of thing. So Superior Drummer 3 has added that interface and also has enhanced it. So let's just click on a basic rock. If I want to hear it, I can just... All right. And you could obviously build a song the same way that you would in an Easy Drummer. You just drag down here to the timeline, and then that's your first part of the song. All right. The other cool thing is it has tap to find, which is another Easy Drummer feature that I always liked. So you just, And then hit show results, and it'll show you, I don't have many MIDI packs loaded in, but it'll show you 50%. You could also go to show web MIDI, rock and roll. See, here's one that matches 100% as far as the main beat. Obviously that's just a simple beat. Okay, so that's how that works. So what I want to do is I want to show you the new mixer, which is really cool. I'm just bringing a couple of parts in so you get an idea. Alright, so let's go to the mixer. Mixer is very powerful. There's a ton of things going on here, and you can really, you don't have to come out of this mixer to mix a great drum track. There is so many effects and so many options. You can do bussing, all kinds of stuff, but let me just show you some of the cool things that's going on here. First of all, so by default you have the main drum kit, and then you have ambient room, and then you have overhead. So watch this. So you hear how tight we can make that sound? Snare bottom. All right. So let's build our sound. I'm just going to build a little sound here. More kick. All right. And now I'm going to bring in some room sound to this. And you can change the way the microphones, you could change all kinds of different parameters. Let's do this now. Let's add an effect to the snare top. So you have EQ. Let's just do an EQ, just to give you an idea how this works. So let's say I want to add that. Let's add another effect to the snare. Let's put a tape simulator on it. Little noise, little flutter, a little more drive. Give it some cutting edge to it, you know. Now listen to it with the track. Now, let's say I want to take the snare drum, just the snare drum, the top and bottom, and I want to send that to a bus, and I want to compress that bus. So I'm set up a bus, and okay, let's do that. And let's go over to our bus that we set up, and let's add a compressor to that. Now, if I want to, I can actually take it out of the output and just send it to the bus and get that really compressed snare. Hear that? Hear that now? So now you can really hear the effect of it. Alright, so that's basically how you use the mixer and the effects and the buses. And again, you can do a lot of things right within the mixer. You don't have to use outputs of your DAW with your plugin effects. There's so many plugins and effects built into this that you can get a great sound. Alright, so we got the grooves, we got the mixer, and again, this is, you know, a basic overview of the program. I'm not going to get into all the details of it. Then you have the tracker. And what the tracker lets you do is lets you drop a file in, and it creates a MIDI It lets you create audio to MIDI, and you just drop your file in, and it'll do its best to create a MIDI map of that. The other thing that you can do, which is pretty neat, is you can drag your own drum samples right out onto these drums. So you could just drag a WAV file or whatever and put it right on top of any of these drums and get your own sound that you like. So that's the quick look at Superior Drummer 3. Very powerful. The upgrade, I think, is around $200 if you have 2.0. It's a big upgrade. A lot of parameters that we didn't go over. I mean, obviously, one other quick cool thing is on the drums themselves, you have a lot of parameters, quick parameters. Like if you want to do a reverse, you just hit it. You got reverse, and you can adjust those parameters, you know, like that. How fast or how slow you want it. Kind of cool, right? Takes the time out of doing things. You have envelope, pitch effects, MIDI monitor, voice and layer. Again, you just got to play with these. Hit variation. You can change, obviously, the tuning very easily. Again, thanks for watching the video. This is just a quick overview of Superior Drummer 3. I hope it's helped you. I hope it's giving you an idea if this is worth the upgrade for you. Again, it's a $200 upgrade from 2.0. It's a great upgrade from 2.0, and it definitely has a ton of sounds and a ton of features. And you can get very versatile with this. So enjoy, and see you next time.
So, what can you buy and sell on gearforsale.com?